the next generation of riders to race in MotoGP, and it all starts here at Pembrey as Road to MotoGP gets underway, and Hudson Cooper gets another great start on the outside. Absolutely nailed that start. Tyler Humphreys, who you may remember had a heavy fall in the first race, gets away well, and I think is either in second or third place, as Joshua Herring also well placed. Pretty similar machinery, of course. So Frankie Watson, Tyler Humphreys all getting away well. Good clean start to the race, everyone getting away strongly. But Hudson Kai Cooper, number 217, absolutely nailing that start. That was a perfect start for him. Got away nice and smoothly, just ran his own line into the first corner and just trying to establish himself at the front in these early stages. So 1 or 2 shout outs for Tyler Humphreys on the live stream. Don't forget to get behind your riders. And as we're saying, speaking of Tyler Humphreys, it is great to see him back on the track. He did race in 1 or 2 of the other mini bike classes earlier on this afternoon, but in his first mini GP race took a hefty tumble whilst fighting for that second place, but he's okay, gets back underway. Here they come over the line. There is Humphreys actually in second place. You can tell him there when you look at the Scotland flag knee sliders that he's wearing there as well, Humphreys. And there he is in second place. Up to third now is Frankie Watson, who's been a threat all afternoon, and yet again is up there in now into third place, getting past Joshua Herring. As Hudson Cooper absolutely nailed the start there. He's put some fast laps in. He's just trying to control the race from the front. Let everyone else do their fighting behind him. 1.6 seconds on the first lap. In on his part, though, Tyler Humphreys will be determined not to let Cooper get too far down the road here as they make their way through the chicane once again. There's Humphreys in second place, showing no effects from that spill in the first race. Had a bit of a tank slapper in the first race coming out of that final part of the chicane. It certainly hasn't put him off, and he's running some very nice lines around there as he makes his way through. Here's the battle on the edge of the top 10. We've got Max Robinson in there, Daniel Stevenson, Ollie O'Gorman, Chloe Gleeson all fighting away. Lucas King a little bit further behind from Ollie Evans on the number 61. Leo Soliu and Harry Rafferty running up the field, but that scrap on the edge of the top 10. Very close indeed there with Robinson, O'Gorman, Stevenson. The 25 of Chloe Gleeson just at the back of that little fight there with number 20, number 25, number 16, Lucas King is just a little bit further behind on 10th place. The gap at the front going up to 1.9 seconds. So Hudson Kai Cooper setting the fastest lap of the race there, 1:05.906, and just pulls a few tenths away from Tyler Humphreys. As Chloe Gleeson going through down the back straight they go, lining up a pass on Daniel Stevenson as they make their way through the chicane. And the riders on the edge of the top 10 running a very quick pace here. This Road to MotoGP bringing out the elite of the young mini bike riders, and they are displaying some great racecraft throughout the field here. It's all about great racing here at the MotoGP, all about gaining experience in motorcycle racing, and as you can see for yourself, some of the racecraft here from the young riders is absolutely brilliant here. They're not just going gung-ho out there, they're timing their moves to perfection. They're looking to try and take the advantages when they present themselves. But you'll see riders just working up to make a pass as well. We were talking earlier about this Pembrey circuit with being so fast and flowing. You can't necessarily just go steaming down the inside at any corner. If you want to make a pass, sometimes you've got to just plan it about 2 or 3 corners in advance, pick your lines, and be a little bit strategic about it to make the move. You might maybe sacrifice a bit of corner speed into one corner just to get a better drive out of the corner, which will line you up better for the next one to make a pass possibly. But just watch these riders as they make their way round, and when you can appreciate how young they are as well, some of the skills and the racecraft on offer, which is, like we say, that's all about what Road to MotoGP is supposed to champion here, of course, is giving the riders the opportunity to nurture and display their talents, as their Lucas King nips down the inside into the first corner. Hudson Kai Cooper leading the way, 105.674. He's almost matched his best lap time here and running a very good pace there, increasing the gap to 2.4 seconds from Tyler Humphreys in second. So Cooper making his way through, running some very consistent lap times, all within a few tenths of his fastest lap. And you have to say credit to Tyler Humphreys in second place, because Hudson Kai Cooper there, the race leader, 217, is really running great guns at the moment here as he comes round the final corner running a very fast pace. Let's have a look at the lap time when he goes through here, and we'll monitor the gap between first and second place as well. So over the line goes Cooper, again fastest lap there, 105.481, but Tyler Humphreys lapping within about 0.3 of a second. And despite running so well at the front, Hudson Kai Cooper's just got to check his shoulder there just to keep an eye on the progress of Tyler Humphreys in second place. Now Humphreys, when you consider how well Hudson Kai Cooper's riding here and how consistent he is, Tyler Humphreys is keeping this race alive at the front. He can't quite get close enough to Cooper to pass for the lead at the moment, but suffice to say Cooper can't afford any kind of a mistake here. If he gets a corner wrong, if he gets the bike squirrely out of the corner, it wrecks his momentum. It could allow Humphreys in there. So he saw him just checking his shoulder. He's just making sure he knows where the second place rider is. And Cooper knows he's got a bit of work to do here. He's got to keep that fast pace out there. He's rode superbly in this race so far, but Humphreys making a fight of it in second place. Still Frankie Watson in third position, Joshua Herring in fourth, Wilson Dilks in fifth place, Max Robinson in sixth, ahead of this gaggle of riders at the edge of the top 10, all running very closely indeed. Tyler Humphreys just dropping a few tenths on Cooper, the race leader. The gap goes up to 3.2 seconds, but still finely poised. Frankie Watson still in third, Joshua Herrings and Wilson Dilks. As we look at the battle on the right-hand side, on the edge of the top 10, still Ollie O'Gorman, Lucas King, Chloe Gleeson, Daniel Stevenson fighting away. And a little bit further behind those riders, Harry Rafferty has got past Ollie Evitts to make another position. Leo Solly rounding out the field. Hudson Kai Cooper still rounding out the field at the front. Look on the inset there, that battle on the edge of the top 10. Lucas King, Chloe Gleeson, Daniel Stevenson, headed by Ollie O'Gorman, still fighting away. And Hudson Cooper, meanwhile, leads them down towards Honda, the final corner, past the paddock on the inside there. Cooper around the final corner. Let's have a look at the pace when he goes through to complete another lap. Heading towards the closing stages of this FIM Mini GP 160 class, and Hudson Cooper maintains that lead. Tyler Humphreys still charging, trying to keep pace for the leader. The gap is 3.4 seconds. There goes Humphreys in second place. You can see him just at the back of the screen there on the left-hand side. So Cooper having to work hard here. And again on the right-hand side, we look at that battle for 10th place. Still running very closely. And you can see them all almost three abreast into the first corner. Ollie O'Gorman, Chloe Gleeson, Lucas King, Daniel Stevenson right in there. Ollie Evitts has retaken that 11th place. Plenty of action throughout the field, and look at the pace of the race leader there, Hudson Cooper, as he makes his way through the Brooklands corner. Hudson Cooper, your race leader. What better way to showcase his talents here than on the FIM Road to MotoGP? Say the faster riders in this series who succeed over the course of the championship, they're the ones, of course, that will get the opportunity to race internationally in some one-off events. And it's from those beginnings where the big teams looking to nurture riders through, it's where they might see a young talented rider and offer to give them the further support as well. And the Road to MotoGP helping to support the young riders in their racing skills both on and off the track. But certainly Hudson Kai Cooper, 217, your race leader, is showing us what it needs to be done. He's really mastered this Pembrey circuit, has increased the gap now to 3.8 seconds. Tyler Humphreys is still charging hard in second place. The fight's still on for 10th position as they make their way out of the first corner. Hudson Kai Cooper down the back straight, heading towards the closing stages now, been running some very consistent 105 lap times as he makes his way down towards the chicane once again. Tyler Humphreys still charging in second place. On the inset there, the battle for 10th place, or the edge of the top 10, is still fast and furious. That's 7th down to 10th place. Hudson Kai Cooper, 217, your race leader, makes his way out to the final corner and goes over the line to complete another lap. 9 laps completed, so we're on to the 10th lap now. This should be the final lap for Hudson Kai Cooper, the race leader, still lapping in the mid 105s, very close to his fastest lap time, maintaining a good pace out there. Tyler Humphrey still charging in that second place. Gap goes up to 4.4 seconds, still a 7th place battle, making his way around the final few corners. Frankie Watson still in 3rd, Joshua Herring in 4th from Wilson Dilks. Max Robinson, and then Lucas King having a fight there down the inside from Ollie O'Gorman, Daniel Stevenson and Chloe Gleeson right in there. But Hudson Kai Cooper down the speedway straight for the final time, making his way back towards the finish line. Number 217, your race leader. Through the chicane he goes. Very fast series of corners, now down towards Honda, the final corner. And Hudson Kai Cooper absolutely charging. He's run a very quick pace in this race and has been able to control the race at the front. Down the finish line straight he goes. And 217, Hudson Kai Cooper takes the checkered flag. Tyler Humphreys charging to the line in 2nd position. And then Frankie Watson establishing himself in 3rd place. Joshua Herring will bring it home in 4th position. Wilson Dilks charging down the finish line straight now to finish in 5th place. Max Robinson should bring it home in 6th place, and there he is. And now the fight for 7th place, here they come. It's Ollie O'Gorman leading the way, but it's going to be a fight to the line here. Daniel Stevenson in 8th place, Lucas King just nipping past Chloe Gleeson to take 9th position, and a bit further behind, Ollie Evans and Harry Rafferty, Leo Soliu rounding out the field. There they go over the line. Leo Soliu then just behind Rafferty, and Ollie Evans setting his own fastest lap of the race to take 11th position. It's fantastic riding all together from those front-running riders on throughout the field, I should say. Really, it was some great action. This is how FIM Mini GP 160 ended up, with Hudson Cooper winning from Tyler Humphreys, 5.3 seconds the gap at the finish. Frankie Watson finishing in 3rd place from Joshua Herring. Wilson Dilks in 5th place, Max Robinson in 6th, and that duel to the line saw Ollie O'Gorman take 7th from Daniel Stevenson, Lucas King and Chloe Gleeson. The rest of the field made up of Ollie Evans, Harry Rafferty and Leo Soliu in 13th position.